Welcome back to In Session, a weekly rundown on the State House activity we're bringing to you. I'm Ryan Bernal with the Hospital Association, and here's the update from week 8 of the legislative session. On Tuesday, the House Judiciary Committee passed out a medical malpractice reform bill. We're so grateful for the leadership from Speaker Smith, Chairman Weston Newton, and Representative Jay Jordan, the subcommittee chair, all the work they've been doing during the interim, through the fall, through the winter, and now into the spring, and getting that out of committee will be a huge step in the right direction to our much needed medical malpractice reforms. We're really looking for fixing the occurrence definition, removing some vague language around gross negligence exceptions to the caps, and limiting the increases to the caps on non-economic damages. So thank you again to those folks in leadership in the House. Look forward to seeing that debated on the House floor in the coming weeks. On Wednesday, we saw some activity on the House floor on the HALO Act. Our workplace violence protections efforts continue, and the HALO Act was passed out of the House just really on Thursday, but they gave it second reading on Tuesday and had lengthy debate. Some additional protections for our emergency healthcare workers. We're hoping to broaden that definition for all healthcare workers in the hospital so that those HALO protections take effect, and add an extra layer for those individuals that are doing their jobs, life-saving work in our facilities. On Thursday morning, we saw some activity from a House subcommittee on hallway beds. This has been an issue that bubbled up over the years and really kind of came to a head with some conflicts between state regulations and building fire codes. But we want to ensure that our hospitals have the flexibility to put beds outside of a patient room and in a hallway in justified emergencies. It's really critical that our overcrowded emergency departments have that tool available to them and don't face penalties from the state when using those beds. Our hospital activity from this week was really strong. I mentioned last week we had 3 hospitals geared up and ready to go, and they showed up in force with Self Regional on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we had HCA, and Thursday, Bon Secours. Next week, we'll have MUSC on the grounds. On Tuesday, a large contingency from their folks all over the state, and look forward to seeing them here on the State House grounds. A couple other things. We asked you for some feedback. Really grateful for the feedback you've provided thus far. We'll continue to move things in the right direction and bring you updates in a way that's workable and helpful for you all. And then you probably saw some grassroots activities. We launched a grassroots campaign on the HALO Act that I mentioned, and really proud of the response we got from our healthcare employees and our folks encouraging their legislators to enact those protections and support those protections. Look for more of those on coming issues and priorities. Thanks again from week 8 from the State House. That's In Session. We'll see you next week.